Okay, so here we are in our new setup, our new studio for live streaming. And this is the first time that we're actually live streaming on YouTube. We've been doing Facebook for almost a couple years now. It's amazing with this COVID-19 outbreak how pastors and churches are having to get caught up and really use social media more than ever before. So we're hoping that this works fine and that tomorrow morning we'll be able to add the YouTube stream to our service right here in addition to our Facebook. Interesting that when we think of what's been going on, it's been forcing us to think different ways. I heard on the CBC radio today that maybe we shouldn't even be using the term social distancing because it makes it sound like we're supposed to completely disconnect from one another. Maybe a better idea is physical distancing, but remaining engaged as much as we can. I like that. So through the use of technology, we can try to find ways of engaging. I know I found myself this week using my cell phone and talking on it a little bit more. A lot more actually, and it's been good. People have really appreciated the voice-to-voice contact rather than just texting and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that there's some good things that are coming out, even though it's a very, very difficult time right now. And we certainly at Every Nation Church are praying for our healthcare professionals. We're praying that they would be strong, that they would not incur infection themselves, and that they would be able to really work well for all the people who need their services at this time. And I just want to say also, if you're lonely and you're finding yourself just kind of a little bit down, maybe depressed, anxious, I think that's what happens. This is I think a form of trauma when this much of one's life is so turned upside down, whether you're a student and classes have had to go online, or whether you've been laid off from your job, or maybe just having to take all your work home and work in a lonely apartment all day long. This has been a real trying time, and so I just encourage you to acknowledge your feelings. Don't bury them away, but acknowledge them. And if you're a believer in Jesus, I would really exhort you to look to the book of Psalms, because they were written for tough times like that. And if you don't know Jesus, we'd encourage you to begin to reach out to Him, begin to inquire what it really means to follow Jesus, who is, for Christians, the Savior of the world and the blessed hope of all of life. So that's it. I hope that this live stream is working well, and that tomorrow we'll be able to go live with our entire service. That's all for now. Bert Thompson from Every Nation Church, Toronto, signing off.